Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Friday Feel Good workout. I am alone again, waiting for my mother-in-law to come back from India to join me. But I'm not actually alone. I've got some incredible participants I can see on my screen above me from Zoom. So good morning to everyone on Zoom. Hello to Instagram, to Facebook, and to YouTube, where all these workouts are saved. Since March 2020. I was calculating it's been 2.5 years since we started this. So there's lots of workouts for you. This workout is for all ages, all abilities. I have people up to the age of 100 now, as dialed in care homes that are using them regularly, whether they're live or using them on replay as many times as you want off YouTube. And I hope you just enjoy what you do today. We're going to start with part of my fitness prescription. We're going to do some breathing, what I call a nice breath snack. What you need to do is take a seat. Before we go into the main workout, I just want you to tune into your breath just for a minute or two. This is a great way to alleviate any stress, any anxieties. I just put on my Instagram story that I had a terrible school run, so much traffic, but this is a chance to just recalibrate, reset, relax the body and mind before we get started. So all I want you to do is just sit upright, place your hands maybe on your lap, maybe even on your belly and your heart, and tune into your breath. How does the breath feel? Is it fast? Is the heart rate up? Was it difficult getting here? This is your time to invest in your physical and mental health. So just relax the body. Just try and take some nice, long, deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose. Nice, positive inhale, and maybe a lovely, long exhale through the nose or the mouth. Sometimes the mouth gives up that lovely sigh, that release, getting rid of any negativity, any stress. And then today's technique, just for our breath snack, is going to be visualizing counting in for 4, holding for 4 at the top if you can. If you can't, don't worry. Exhaling for 4 and then holding at the bottom. So it's called the box breath. This is a really amazing technique whenever you're feeling stressed or if you just need to reset the body. So let's all breathe in, close your eyes. I'll count, do what you can, breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and out for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Just normalize in your own time. Just going back to whatever feels good. Maybe some nice long inhales, even longer exhales, or just bring the breath back to normal. We did just 3 rounds there of the box breath, but I just hope you can open your eyes now, have a little smile. I'm looking up on Zoom. How did you all feel now? Good, thumbs up. A little bit neutral, thumbs up. Great. If you need to use that breath, I am perimenopausal, which I publicly talk about. Through the menopause, there's always times, even as a mum, as a woman, as a man, work stress, whatever you're doing, there could be times of anxiety. So I want you to come back and maybe apply it whenever you need it. We're going to start with our scapular setting. So we always start with mobility. I have got a range of different equipment near me. You don't have to have expensive dumbbells. We've got tins, plastic bottles, laundry bottles. Get inventive for when we come into our strength section. We're going to set the scapula for this whole workout. That means we're going to try and lift our shoulders up to our ears, bringing them back maybe an inch or two, and then bringing them back down. So ideally, we would all be in this perfect straight spine. Belly button is tucked in. You can do this seated as well. All the exercises can be done seated. Let's do that once more. So we're trying to prevent this hypotension. Seeing very common, all ages, sitting for long periods on screen. We are all getting this rounded spine. So we're going to try and bring the shoulder blades up, back, and down. Now, could we stay there this whole workout? And maybe in your day-to-day, you'll just do a few scapular sets. If you're sitting for long periods, a little bit of tension. Sometimes we raise our shoulders, carry it in our neck. Just bring that scapula back down. And we're going to start with our FeelGood hugs. I'm sending you lots of love, virtual love, breathing in. This is a great way to mobilize the spine. I'm arching through my tailbone, lifting through my chin, and then I'm rounding out the spine as I give myself a big hug. I want you all to give yourselves a big hug for joining in today, whether it's just for a few minutes, whether it's the whole session. Let's do two more. This time I'm sending a lovely virtual hug, breathing in, exhale, round. I'm sending it to all of you that are watching this live or on replay. Lots of virtual hugs. So this seated, I'll show you breathing in and then round out the spine. Can you feel those vertebrae? The more I try and encourage a C shape in the spine, this thoracic area will get a lovely little bit of mobility. We're going to just increase the pace of that. So we're just going to do some chest swings. We're just going to bring the arms out a little bit quicker, maybe swapping over the arms. So we normally do lovely, slow, FeelGood hugs, but we're going to just start mobilizing. So keeping some dynamic movements, just raising the heart rate, getting the muscles a little bit warmer. How does this feel? So seated or standing, almost opening out those chest muscles because these get really tight. And if you ever experience any back pain, neck pain, especially for sitting from long periods of sedentary lifestyle that we're all involved in. Let's do one more. Breathe in, breathe out. Lots and lots of hugs today. We're then going to try, this is harder standing, so I would encourage everyone to sit down. We're going to bring one leg, and that again is our leg extension, which I always say is so beneficial for our quadricep muscles. These all support our knees, so we want to get all of these muscles strong. We're going to start with some ankles. So just rotating the foot, drawing a nice imaginary circle, and then we're going to bring in the arm. So this is a little bit of coordination. You know, I'm a big supporter of the Alzheimer Society, trying to keep our brains fit, reducing risks of things like dementia that start in your 30s and 40s, everyone. And then let's change direction. If the legs or the arms get tired, or if you can't coordinate, just focus on one of the movements. So this whole workout is for you. You find something that your body allows you to do. If you can't do the exact movement that I'm doing, find another alternative. Can you feel that? It's quite hard to coordinate. Relax the arms. When they're out to our side, you will probably feel that lactic acid building up in the muscles, which is great. We're getting things stronger, but you work to your ability. So start with the other foot. Just do a few ankle circles. And then if you can, I can see some of you on Zoom, just adding in the arms. Lovely work. So circling through, small circles, maybe changing direction when you can. It's quite hard to coordinate. This is definitely a good one for keeping our brains fit. Another little new invention of mine. And relax. Trying to make every single workout different so that your body is constantly challenged and we get stronger. We're going to have our hands behind our mobility, like warm-up section. Elbows are nice and wide, so I'm in a nice straight position, seated or standing. I'm just going to twist to the side and back to the middle. Following my eye, that gaze is just following this. You will hopefully start feeling it as well in your stomach muscles. Button in towards the spine, so I'll show you seated. I can't wait for my mother-in-law, my mummy, to come back next week. She can demonstrate everything for me seated today. I'll be trying to do both. So exhale, inhale, back to the middle. Can you feel your spine? In maybe some areas where it feels a little bit tight, just use your breath. Exhale, inhale, lovely. Twisting round. Give me one or two more. If you're getting tired, please rest, recover, rejoin us, and relax. Excellent. Nice little move now to do at any point. You just need to have that little stretch in the morning, or if you're at your desk for long periods, or the sofa. We're going to try and touch our toes, and we're going to lengthen up. I can do this standing. It's almost like a nice forward fold. So I'm reaching down and I'm lengthening the whole spine up. If you're standing and you're good at balance work, if you're more able, you can come onto your toes and get a lovely calf stretch. So the backs of those lower legs. Inhale and exhale. Good. I'm just going to have a quick look on Zoom. I want you to carry on for me because I've got lots of participants over 2 screens today. So I just want to see everyone. Well done, Andrew. Well done, Sheila Auntie, Peter Auntie, Tarina Auntie, Purnam Auntie, my mom. I can see Pravin Uncle. There's lots and lots of you. Marion, super work. Lifting up and one more for me. So reaching down, lifting up. If you're standing and if you feel tightness in the backs of your thighs, you can have a small bend in the knees. So you find something that works for you. We're going to go back down seated, everyone, and we're going to just tap it out with our toes. I've added in a bicep curl, which some of you know from being regulars on these workouts. Elbows are in, shoulders are back, and I'm just doing a body weight curl. So I want you to imagine, that's fine, Andrew's grabbed his dumbbells already. If you are standing, we're going to tap a toe out. So we're tapping out, we're just lengthening the front of the leg. You can do that seated tap. Curling at the same time. If that's too difficult, everyone, just do either the tap with the foot, we're alternating, or do the bicep curl. If you're doing just body weight like me, I've got no weights in my hand. Some of you grab your tins and dumbbells because you're regulars, you've been doing this a while. Even if it's body weight, I want you to really think about tight these muscles. Yeah, these are important muscles in our arms that help us with our everyday functional movements. And how is the tap going? Is that brain working to do the arm movement and the foot movement? A little bit of coordination required for this one. So we're tapping out and in. If you're more advanced, you've probably done about 15 to 20 of these. So use something appropriate and relax. Well done. Lots of you on Zoom have grabbed your weights without me even saying, but the main strength section is coming. Now we have these lovely bands, which I've been using since the beginning of the pandemic. If you don't have, it's going to be fine. You could substitute with a pair of old tights. They're great with a bit of stretch. or even a belt or gown tie, but ideally something with a bit of stretch. And if you don't have any, just copy this move body weight. So just no extra equipment. Andrew and Gujarati have already started. They know that I'm always starting with my daily shoulder floss, something that I prescribe to all ages, going into corporate offices, people working and stuck behind desks to try and prevent this kyphosis that we talked about. Seated or standing, you can bring the hands nice and loose if you've never done this before. In my group sessions in my home on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, I have some lovely small groups with ladies, and I see a lot of them struggling to even get both arms up and over. So well done to a lot of my amazing participants on Zoom who are in their 70s, 80s, and 90s and have been doing regular shoulder floss. And I can see that you're all going nice and smooth. Ayush Auntie and her husband are both going really lovely up and over. Give me one or two more. If you find it hard, just do the range of movement that your body allows. If you find it easy, give it a little shake, then have a little pause. I can see some of you on Zoom doing really, really well. You're going to do 5 to 10 more, but you're going to try, if it was easy, to move your hands a little bit closer and tighten the band. Yeah, everyone's bands are different resistance. So whether you're using tights or a band or a belt on this one, a gown tie is great. Even a towel is a good idea. Relax your shoulders. Remember our scapula, our shoulder blades are set like we did at the beginning. Stomach muscles are drawn in. We're breathing as we go. Can we do 1 or 2 more with this little bit of extra repetitions here to really fire up the muscles and relax? Well done. Did you feel that on Zoom? I can definitely see Irish Auntie and her husband were literally synchronized band smacks. I wish I could have taken a picture. That looks wonderful. We're now going to do a great exercise that a lot of physios use. So when we're sitting for long periods, like I said, it can really affect your back, neck. We want to get everything nice and strong. So we're using these bands as a form of strength training, resistance training. We're going to have both arms out. We're going to have a little bit of slack on the band to start with. So don't keep it too tight. We're going to imagine one arm stays in front, and we're going to draw the other elbow back and round like a bow, squeezing round and back in. We're going to alternate. So find the resistance that works for you. If you don't have a band, you can easily grab maybe some tins. What we're trying to really focus on, the band works really well here with this bow and arrow move. But where we're focusing, we're keeping everything shoulder height. We are focusing here. These muscles. Give me a little nod. I know you're working hard on Zoom, but can you feel that? So I want you to breathe out. It's important to know which muscles we're focusing on, because that mind over muscle connection is fantastic. There's research to show that when we focus, send those brain neurons to those muscles, we get even better results. And when you're holding anything, make sure you're nice and straight to your forearm. So there's not a bend. We're going to protect our wrists. You've done a lot, everyone. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 1 more on each side and relax. Woo, okay. Shall we just small chat for 20 seconds here? You can drop your band. Let's just give everything a little shake out. We are getting 2 more exercises in with the band, but if you want to just release out any tension, seated or standing, just give me a little mark. I am going to try and just show, I will post this on Instagram later, but this is my setup here, and I am a little one-woman roadshow, as you know, but I can see some amazing participants on Zoom, on my cameras here. So I just want to take a little picture of you guys. Can you march it out for another 10 seconds? Because these are memories that I will not be able to capture because I don't show you your screens live with anyone, but that you're looking fabulous, everyone. March it out for the last 5 seconds while we go into our next banded exercise. So we're now going to focus here, these latissimus dorsi, these muscles in the middle of our back. We're going to practice without the band, just movement. We're going to lift both arms up, palms facing forward. Imagine you're holding the band or some pins or some light weights, and we're going to bring one elbow down the side, exhaling, inhaling, keeping the other arm as straight as possible, shoulders relaxed. I'm going to show you from the side that my elbows literally in line with my body and back up. So it's a hard movement. Exhale, good. Purnimanti's already grabbed the band because she knows she's done this before. Focus. Try and keep your whole head and body straight. So let's grab our bands if you've got them, or some light weights or body weight. If you're beginners, just stick to body weight to begin with. And we're coming down. Exhale, keeping the other arm nice and straight. Inhale. Think about your back muscles. It's those side back muscles around here, your lats. Really great exercise that we've been doing for a while because we are working out from home. No cost, no fancy equipment. Don't have to go to a gym. You can do these workouts 2 to 3 times a week and hopefully help hit your government guidelines to reduce risks of so many chronic illnesses. Squeezing around, breathe out. Don't forget to breathe. Can we keep the arms straight and down? If anyone finds this one hard, just march it out. Good, well done, and relax. Last exercise. With the band or whatever you've got, if you've got parallel types, we're going to try and time. We've done this one before. This is one of my mum from Dementia favorites. This is just another way to start targeting these thigh muscles. We want to keep all of our legs strong, especially when I hear about knee pain. It's common in young to old. We're going to try, we don't have to have a band. So if you're in a situation where you don't have the band with you and you're watching, replaying these workouts, we're going to step out in, but we're using this resistance as we step out. So tighten it to the point where you feel works best for you. Try it out, maybe loosen up or tighten. If you haven't got a band, you can simply step out and imagine you've got something really tight around your thighs. This looks nice and simple, but I hope as you continue, you can just try and feel a little bit of resistance. So you're building that muscle strength and squeezing out and round. Can everyone feel this is quite a hard one, depending on your ability? If you're another option, I'm going to show you standing because it's a little bit easier. We're going to do another option where we're just squeezing out and in against the band. Yeah, so you've got your band. Let's try and sit down. And what we're going to do is place the feet on the ground, and I want you to use your thighs to squeeze out and in. Exhale, inhale. We've got our abductors and adductors, inner thigh and outer thigh muscles. Our glutes, our bottoms here will be hopefully switched on as well. And you're visualizing that squeezing out. Do you feel it, everyone? Smile on Zoom if you can, or give me a nod or some indication. Yeah, we're going for 3. Good. I can feel it here. 2 and 1. So quite an interesting exercise to practice. Some of you could do it on the sofa at any point. Did we like that one? I need my Zoom participants. Yes, okay. Shall we do one more set? Needs a bit of repetition. So we've got 2 options here. With the band, we could, if anyone wanted to, as well standing. I feel it works a bit better seated. So we're going to step out and in. We can either do the step out and in, whatever feels better for you, or let's go for those lovely squeezes. So we're literally keeping our feet planted and we're using the thigh muscles to squeeze in and out. Ladies, I often talk about, especially during the menopause, during the perimenopause, menopause, and later on in life. So if you can, if you know about your pelvic floor exercises, you can incorporate that in our workouts because these are all low impact exercises. So tighten those areas as well as your stomach, your pelvic floor muscles. This is a good one to do where you're thinking through a lot of different muscle groups. Are you squeezing out? You can adjust the band, yeah? Make it tighter or looser. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Let's get rid of the band. You've done your band snack, band exercise snack, as I like to call them. Well done. Now the fun begins. Today I have written out a few different cardio exercises that we haven't done in a while. It's going to bring us back to our childhood, back to school, as they call it. This week, like I know a lot of mums are. Stand seated. Obviously, if you can't stand, I want you to imagine you're skipping. If you're seated, my mother-in-law often does double knee lifts because she's progressed. Or we can do the nice 1 leg at a time. Imagine that rope coming under your feet. Anyone that used to love skipping at school, which I did as well, I hope you have a little bit of fun with this. This is part of our aerobic exercises to get our heart rate up, to help reduce heart attack, stroke. The power of exercise is amazing. I'm going to try a few seated, which are quite hard. We've got 5 seconds. We've been going for quite a while, especially if you're more advanced, you can obviously. Good. 2 and 1. Relax. What's your heart rate? Has your heart rate gone up? You don't need a fancy watch. You just need to tell me and give me a nod that you feel a little bit more out of breath, a little bit warmer, yeah? We are working our lungs, our respiratory systems, our heart. This is great to get in little bite-sized amounts. So if you're feeling bored at home, do a little bit of skipping for me, and hopefully it'll make you happy as well. We're then going to superset the skipping with a strength exercise. You know, because they're compound moves, they're multi-muscle. So we're going to sit down, the seated press. If anyone knows and is able to do wall press-ups, I will show you the wall as well. But for anyone less able or anyone new to this, we're going to just activate all the upper body muscles, visualize, press against your thighs, bring your body down and squeeze up. Exhale. So we're using our arms. We are pushing down. There's a bit of weight bearing there. And we're keeping our core and pushing. Can you feel these muscles working? Anyone that's able has done the workout before. Instagram, I'm going to just twist you over so that you can see my wall now. And YouTube, Facebook, hopefully you can all see me here.
Find a supportive wall. Yeah, something that's not going to move. Andrew's got his lovely cupboards there. Great. So body is straight from head to toe. We can keep the feet close to begin with, or you can move them further away for more advancement. We're going for 10 positions, or whatever you can do. Inhale, extend through the arms, chest coming towards the wall. This is where I started my fitness journey, and all my clients, everyone online, I love wall press-ups. They're just a great way to build up our strength. Give me 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Is your body nice and straight? Your stomach muscles in, and relax. Roll out your wrists. I'm going to show you another option. If you have a kitchen island, that's why I say when you're cooking, get your press-ups in. If you have a kitchen island, or if you're making a coffee, that's a good height. A table is the next level to go onto an incline. Because in this workout, we're not going to the floor because I have all ages obviously on this. We're going to do a second set. Andrew has got his chair, I can see. Taruna Auntie, well done. Brilliant press-ups. Marion, super work on the Auntie. Sheila Auntie, great. So whether you're seated or standing, shall we go for 10 more? And the progression on the wall can be feet further away, but I want you to have that straight line. Can we do 10 of whatever press-up you can do, whether it's standing or seated? I'm going to have a little look on Zoom because you are all doing incredibly well. And let's get Instagram back on the chair version. So if anyone's watching and working from home, you can't get up, I want you to press away. Think about all the muscles in your upper body. When you're finished, sit down or march it out. So I know on Zoom that you're done. We'll wait for you. There is no rush. Inhale, exhale. Amazing. Super work. Just roll out your wrists. Brilliant. And let me get Instagram. There we go. Back on in the middle there. So roll out your wrists. And you've progressed your press up to the incline. Are your wrists okay? Yeah, do you feel stronger in the upper body? Ideally, so well done. And Karina, lovely, you're carrying on. So I'll wait for you all. Ideally, 10 with a little rest in between each set. Maybe 3 times a week. That would be a great little snack-sized goal to set yourself. So press-ups are great. Skipping, everyone. So whenever you're ready, we're going to do a little bit more skipping. Seated, standing, whatever works for you. Good. So everyone, Instagram. You know, lots of you are watching me live. Can you do a little bit of skipping, even if it's for a minute at your desk while you've got Instagram on? I'm going to see who is messaging. Lots of you. Brilliant. Okay, come on. Let's do a little bit of skipping, guys. That's it. Slow or fast. Well done to everyone on Zoom that I can see. I'm loving the skipping. Good work. 5 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to show you, without my mother-in-law next to me, that you could do it seated. You could do it fast, you could do it slow. Are you a little bit out of breath, everyone? Deep breaths. The more you do, obviously the thicker you get and the quicker your recovery. So I often gauge it as a talk test. Are you able to talk? Would you be able to hold a conversation with me right now? Has your heart rate gone? Is it recovering? Has it gone back down? And is it recovering quicker? So let's go into a little move that I think will be a bit of fun. We're going to just try and pretend we're little basketball players. We're going to try and pick up the ball and throw it up. So it's a bit of a movement. Well done. If you're picking up the ball And if you're able to squat, so even when you're sitting down, if you're standing, I want you to try and bend the leg, pick it up, and throw it into the hoop. So if you're used to the squat, which we're going to do next, I want you to bend the legs, pick it up, and throw it into the hoop. If you're seated, keep going. Just keep your back nice and straight. Maybe lift the heels and we throw that ball into the hoop. I'm trying to think of new exercises that make it a little bit of fun and show that we can all be basketball players, whatever age we are. Just have a bit of fun. Good. How about visualizing we are throwing away any stresses, any worries, get rid of it all. This is exercise for sanity, not here. We are boosting our moods. One more and relax. Good work. So the key here, well done, Aisha. You've got some energy. If you want to march it out while I'm letting others rest, do what works for you. But the key here is that when you have or any rubbish on the floor, if you're gardening, I would love you to incorporate a proper squat. Rather than bending like this to pick things up, I would love you to bend your legs, so we're getting our thighs and legs strong, pick it up, and then carry on. So even with shopping, picking up anything off the floor, you could be getting little squats in. We are going to do our sit and stand next. So I'm going to recap. If anyone wants to start, please start. If you need a rest, I'm just talking through all the levels. Level 1, for those that can't stand, please just do leg extensions. These are great for tightening the leg muscles. You lift the foot off the ground, you tighten the muscles around the thighs. You can feel it if you place your hands on your thighs. When you're watching TV, you could be doing this in the evenings or the day. I'm sure people are watching TV all the time. But anytime you're seated, hold. Maybe add in some holds for a challenge. That's why I'm telling level 1. Level 2, feet are wide. Knees are going out in line with the toes. Knees stay back so I can see my toes. Hands are on your chair or sofa for support. And then we're just coming up a little bit. We're activating, we're using the chair as support. This is level 2, yeah, where you need the support of the chair. Level 3 is then a nice inhale, breath out. We're coming all the way to standing. I'm tightening my stomach. My back is straight, my thighs, glutes, everything are working. And I slowly come down, touch, squeeze up. Watch your knees. Are they going out? I don't want them coming in. Can you see your toes? Can you feel it? It's the weight in your heels. We're just doing body weight, or if some of you have already got your weights, that's fine. But give me about 10 squats. So I think we've done about 6-ish. We're coming up to about 6. There we go. Slow and touch down. Can you slow the movement, even going down as a bit of something, a little challenge? I'll show you from the side. My knees are staying back and out in line with my toes. My body is staying upright. I'm trying not to lean forward. I'm trying to keep everything nice and straight. Touching down on that chair. Squeeze up. Really work those muscles. Can you give me one more? And squeeze up. Well done. Breathe. Relax. A lot of you have done my workouts before. If you're new to strength training, this is the king of lower body exercises. And a lot of you have started picking up weights. Now, I've got a selection. You could be using tins. You could use a little rucksack for squats. You could add on weight as a little progression. So if some of you have been using the same weight, regularly, once or twice a week on my workouts from YouTube. Can you think about adding an extra weight? Maybe next session, bring a little rucksack. Could be empty, but just something that we can build on. And I don't expect you to go out and buy dumbbells. I just have them here, obviously with my own gym here. We're going into a second set, yeah? So I'm thinking of maybe a couple of you that have done it regularly. Give me a nod if you think you can think of something else we can add in next week. Maybe a little bag or something, yeah, that you can wear. So I'm going to grab another weight, leg extensions, assisted stands, even body weight. If you're not ready for weights, let's try to go for 10 more of our beautiful squats and squeezing up. Exhale and inhale. Good. I want you to come up. I'm going for 9, but I want you to do it in your own time. Touching down, really thinking about the muscles we're working. Are you tightening them all? Well done. Breathe. If you can't do 10, stop early. Make sure your form is perfect. Are the knees going out? Can you see your toes? Have a little check. Because I can't see all of you in front of me. I want you to do it perfectly. Good. Coming down, breathing out. I think we've got 3 left. This is why I need my mom or my mother-in-law next to me to make sure I don't cheat the reps. Lovely work. Last one. Squeeze up and relax. Put your weights down. Do you feel, check now, do you feel slightly out of breath? Yes, I hope so. It's different to obviously running, walking fast, but here we're building mass. All the strength exercises we do are to help build and preserve lean muscle tissue, to help reduce risk of osteoporosis. I'm talking to let you recover. Some of you are already moving, Tarina Auntie. I do super work. I'm going to have a little look on the screen over here just to see how everyone's doing. Sheila Auntie, Pravin Uncle, Video Uncle. Oh, lovely to see you. I didn't see you on my first screen. Well done to you and your wife. They're back. Marion and DJ. Super work, Sheila, brilliant. So, guys, we are going into another round of basketball. Do we like the basketball? I know I'm crazy, but I've got to give you lots of new exercises to keep you excited, hopefully, and the body challenge so we can get stronger. Again, basketball is actually probably easier unless you're doing perfect squats. And by that, I mean perfect squats. You don't have to go all the way down. Pick up the ball and throw it into the hoop. Good. Or seated is going to be a little bit easier, but we're getting a nice stretch. If you're seated, you could go a little bit faster. Yeah? Because I'm not too worried about your squats. But I want you to bend the legs if you're standing. I want you to give me a lovely big throw. Can you keep going for me? This is very exciting. But I'm going to take a little clip for anyone that's got there that I can see because basketball is for all ages. Let's go, everyone. Can we do a little bit of basketball? Super work, all my amazing Zoom participants. They're playing basketball. Let's keep it going. And let's have a look here for you guys. Super, super work. Throw it up. Get rid of any stress. They are playing basketball. I quickly take a clip here. In 1 or 2 more throws. Excellent. Well done for keeping that going. I cherish these memories. These are like moments that we're all together virtually, and it's just a beautiful thing that we can exercise like this. We're going to go into some little shoulder presses. We're going to get those in, and we're going to add in some heel raises. So we're going to work our lower body. This is probably best seated for everyone because I want you to be able to lift the heels up and tighten the calf. But if you don't want to do that, we can do these standing. You could use some lovely laundry bottles. I've got handles here. You could use your tins. Whatever feels good. If you're beginners, please start light. My palms are forward and I'm going to squeeze up. Exhale. Down by my ears, not all the way down. Keep some of the tension. Breathe out, breathe in. I'm showing you from the side that I'm not swinging the body. I'm keeping it all. Even my stomach muscles are sucked in. We're breathing out. We're imagining our shoulders are working here. So send that mind to muscle connection. We want to keep our shoulders strong. This is like being able to put things on a shelf ourselves, yeah? Independence, longevity, all these functional movements that we're doing. Can we do 2 more? Breathe out, breathe in, and 1 more lovely rep. Squeeze up, down on Zoom, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are. Now, I did that set without the heel raises, just to give you an option. Anyone seated, we're going to do 1 more set. You can add in these lovely heel raises, which are great for tightening the backs of the calves. Well done. Lots of people on Instagram. I hope you're all joining in, even behind your desks. So we're going to change it up, our shoulder press today. We're now going to try putting our palms facing us. So towards your ears, your hands are facing. Normally we do it this way, now we're going to do it this way. Slightly different muscle group, still shoulders, but we're just adapting different exercises. Exhale, inhale. If you're using the heel raises, lift those heels, bring it back down. Breathe out, use your breath. Exhale, inhale. Excellent work. Breathe out, breathe in. Good. We've got about 5 more. If you're tired at any point, please take a rest. Good. Last 3 coming up. We're going nice and slow. Time under tension. 3. You are all holding your trophies. Beautiful. You're all my champions joining in. Good. Last one. Exhale and relax. Well done. Now, and other equipment. Did you feel the last couple of repetitions that burning is getting a bit harder? That's when you're on the right weight. So if you found it easy, because a lot of you have been doing these for over 2 years, 2.5 years, let's think about maybe challenging it for next week. So I'm just going to put that in your head. You don't have to go and buy dumbbells or expensive equipment, but maybe find something just slightly that's safe in the house that you can lift up, whether it's a candlestick holder or something plastic from the kitchen or laundry. Let's give it a go. Before we go into our stretch, we're going to do a little bit of swimming, everyone. So we've got an option to do it seated. We can add in some legs here, a walk, a jog, or a run. We're going for some lovely breaststroke. Really imagine you are in a beautiful ocean or swimming pool in the sunshine. I don't know if any of you managed to go swimming over the summer or whether UK, I know we've got global participants, but in the sea, and we could just all virtually pretend we're swimming together. Breathing through. Those arms have done a lot. Taruna, you're holding weights, I can see. Well done, you. Good. Keep breathing, and that could just be some light tins. Shall we go for the last 5 seconds if you want to go fast or slow? Brilliant. 3 and and 2, and 1. Well done. Super work. Heart rate should be up. Mine definitely is. Is your heart rate up? Should we give a little number on our hands? Out of 10. 10 is where I'm exhausted. 0 is I'm in bed, not feeling tired at all. Whereabouts were you there in the swimming? About a 6, 7. Oh, Sheila, got the 10. Priya, 7. Amazing. Aisha's getting just about to your hands. Guys, we're going to last exercise before we finish. We've got to get some balance work in. So if you're seated, we're going to do a little bit of hip circles. I don't know where the time goes with these workouts. I have so many things to show you, and I'm looking at the time. So we're going to get in our hip circles. So it could be seated, where we're literally trying to work these hips, big ball and socket joint. We can just do small circles or big ones, or we're going to go to the side of your chair and we're going to do a little bit of balance work. So let me move any equipment out of the way, and we're going to stand, maybe holding onto your chair. This is great for not just preventing the age, to correct muscular imbalances. Body is nice and straight. Stomach muscles are in, and I'm really trying to work my hip flexors. Andrew, amazing. You are balancing without holding the chair. So that is the progression, and relax. Good. The leg that was on the ground is taking all your body weight. So if you need to give it a little shake, give it a shake. If we could do balance every day, I would be so, so happy. Whether that's straight after brushing your teeth or during brushing your teeth, just balancing on one leg, as I often say, that is a great way to tie it onto an existing habit. If you're holding onto your weight, well done. Even if you're seated, I'm just going to show you seated again. We are just doing what feels right for us. Relax. We've got to get in the other side. So if you're standing, with or without support, maybe you just use a little bit. We're trying not to lean in. We're trying to keep everything straight. Well done. Lots of you are balancing beautifully. Have you all been practicing on Zoom? I think so. Good. Stomach muscles are working here to keep you balanced. So well done. Engaging your core, and you feel it, yeah, on the leg that's supporting. And let's change directions one final time. I will show you seated. For those that are doing this seated, it's just small circles. But again, it's lifting that leg and thinking about this area. We want to keep it mobile and loose. Good. Those lovely hip joints of ours. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. We are going to stretch. Don't disappear, because this is the most important time. It's just lengthening out the muscles, making sure that we prevent and reduce risk of any injuries and the soreness, where you may remember me the next day or two. Can you get your foot on the opposite knee? This could be quite challenging. I know for like my husband and son, where they play a lot of foot. You feel the stretch on the outer glute and your thigh, yes? If you want to progress, you can push that knee slightly out to the side, and you can start bringing your chest towards your shin. Back is straight, neck is neutral. We're holding, we're breathing into these postures just to give it a lovely static stretch. Very important at the end of the workout. You've done so well today. Let's change sides. Whatever you manage to do. Some exercises might be easy, some might be harder. They're all saved on YouTube. Give them a go when you've got a bit of time. You can stop and start, fast forward to whatever you found difficult. and try it out again. So just changing sides. It could just be simply sitting upright and just easing out these muscles and relax. Going to bring one leg forward, toes are flexed towards me, leg is lovely and straight. So I want you to feel a lovely stretch from the top of your thigh down towards your heel. We're taking a lovely big stretch up, breathe in, exhale, we're coming down, chest towards the thigh, maybe hands reaching for your toes. Don't worry if they don't. Your calves, your shins, even your thighs, just rest it out and lengthen the leg. Relax the head, neck and shoulders. Deep breaths. I want you to bring your heart rate back down to normal. Super. One more deep breath here. Inhale, exhale, excellent. Roll up the spine. Stretching is so important. It's a form of self-care. You can find it hard, but let's try and keep practicing. Other side, reaching forward. Well done. Relaxing into that, wherever your body allows. Nice straight leg, toes flexed towards you. Deep breath, deep breath. Can you feel it all the way down? One more deep breath here. In and out. Slowly rolling up the spine. Amazing work. We are going to do a shoulder stretch after all of our lovely shoulder presses today. So we're going to bring one arm over and I'll press up. We've done quite a lot of work today and banded work. Bring the arm, body, look over that shoulder. So either above or below your elbow, just draw it in towards you. Can you feel that lovely release around your shoulder? Try and relax it away from your ear. Give yourselves a little smile here, because you should be so happy with whatever you've achieved. Other side, every minute of movement over the age of 60 counts. I'm a Diabetes UK ambassador, as you know. Exercise plays a huge role in reducing blood sugar levels, in reversing things like type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes. So it's not about everything we can see, but the magic you've just done internally in your bodies. We're going to do a feel-good hug after those press ups. These are a great one to do, just to open out, really open out. Big positive inhale. I'm sending this huge hug to all of you. Wrap your arms around the chin to chest, C-shape in your spine, seated or standing, wherever you are. And we're going to take a feel-good finish. I'll do it seated today. So whatever feels good for you, or standing, take a lovely big positive inhale, everyone. Reach those arms up, exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety. I hope it's all gone in this session. Lovely big positive inhale. Capture that positivity, let the hands meet at the top. Bring it down to your amazing heart center. Take a second to just thank your body for whatever it allows you to do today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for working out with me. Whenever you use this on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I'm streaming on so that I can help as many people as I can. Please tell a loved one to try these workouts out. Any age, any ability, I would love more people to join in. Lots of love. I'm going to come and talk to everyone on Zoom. I'm just going to stop my streaming on Facebook. Well done, everyone on Facebook that's joined. Well done on Instagram. Super work. Thank you, everyone. And I'm just going to stop my lovely YouTube live as well. And I will be there just everyone in a minute. Let's stop YouTube first. Everything is slowing down today. Can we stop YouTube live? I will come talk to you on Zoom. I'm just trying to get